Good morning and welcome to Delft Rising High Tournament 2024. Thanks for joining here on ULTI.TV. I'm Stefan Rapazzo. So happy to be joined for her first time in the commentary booth ever. The Groot sensation, the under-24 sensation. Anna Minard, how are you?
I'm very good, very excited and very happy to be here in the sunny Delft.
Exciting stuff. We are straight into the game as we tend to be. This one is FUK Fredriksen, Ultimate Club from Denmark, taking on the very interesting name Karim Fastfood.
And Karim already putting lots of pressure on FUK, I see here.
And the turnover because of it already, Karim Fastfood going the other way. Van Mol distributes. Give and go, the spin. Bird leading throw and puts up an arcing pass and a hand on it there defensively. Hansen gets the D.
I have to say FUK is a very young and talented team, which I love from Rising High. They are always bringing lots of young teams here, and I think we will get some exciting creativity this game already.
Exciting stuff for sure. Love the youth. That's what we're here for. Rising High, seeing
nice insight.
The next levels, the up-and-coming teams. Big shot, nice throw, beautiful hits in stride. Hansen delivers to the end zone, and FUK find Tobias Graham, and that's the first goal of the day, a dirty hole, Dana.
Yes, right. Number 85 with the assist, Nikolai Hansen. I think he's also quite one of the taller boys in the team, which is very practical in the end zone.
Good target when he's going deep. Let's see if they continue to find him in the deep space as we get to know these teams. So, Anna, you've talked about it a little bit. You wrote a wonderful article, but for those people at home watching that, this was your very first tournament, is that right?
That's right, yes. In 2014, I think, I was 13 years old then.
Just a little baby, Anna Minard.
Yes, with big glasses and braces. I walked on this pitch here and I played my first tournament with under 17 girls.
And how did the team do?
We, I think, already ended up in the final here. I also believe we won. And then after that we went to Lecco, Italy to play the under-17 European Youth Championships. So that was a very good experience.
And how did you go at the under-17 Youth Championships in Lecco?
We won.
Ooh,
Yes.
The European champion, this little junior. Not so junior anymore. Karim sent deep their own.
Then he converted. No.
I think he tried to overcompensate and go at it a little early.
Nice D also from Silleborg, number 75. He really commits to make that D and be sure it will be turned. I love to see that effort.
Exciting stuff. So Fredriksen picks up again.
Wanting the break but not getting it.
Back to the open side, a chase on the hip.
Big power position here.
Larson blasts it, hanging. First chance, taken away. Second chance, knocked away.
And Karim is immediately away. Quick break.
Gentilucci with that break. Now the wind-up. Olvio and another turnover.
66 still trying to get it. Alex Xu.
So Fredriksen again, chance to break, second chance to break on this point. Lau goes to the far side. Silleborg. Nice reception in traffic. Larson dumps back again. Holtzman. Silleborg, Hansen, and that one behind Silleborg. And now a third chance to hold.
Charlie Sharp with a nice quick D. Number 5.
So Karim Fastfood, we're going to have to talk about their jerseys and their choice of name after this point too,
Definitely.
Of course.
Getting a big under.
Deep shot, and it's hanging, but defense was in front the whole time. Nikolai Hansen gets another one.
FUK is really getting advantage of their height, I think, in the end zone.
It's kind of what you expect from some of the northern countries, their indoor style, using the big bodies, big targets, the big Danes.
Yeah, big, tall, blonde guys.
Yeah. Similar to the Dutch, I guess, but even more
taller and blonder.
Yes. Up line. That one sticks. Silaborg. Stall counts in the second half of the count. He gets it to middle. Whoa, 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 whoa. And he hands onto that one. Back into the center. Larson pops it to the inside. Up the line. Are we going to get one here? Not quite yet.
Nice break from number 25, Holtzman. Nice swings.
Larson gets it again. Larson with the break. Holtzman wants the inside. Now goes back to center. Patience here right now by FUK.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Really calm. Just swinging and swinging. Nice.
And they find their way in for the goal. I think that's the first touch for Arnfeldt, and nice to get your first touch as the goal.
I have to say, FUK is really getting much yards in the open space. Up the lines, they keep getting them and putting them in like a quick pace of the game.
Yeah.
I love to see it.
And I also like to see that was a pretty calm and patient offense, and it was the 5th possession of the point.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of turnovers, and it's like, okay, wait a minute. We do know how to do this calmly. We do know how to do this patiently. And
especially for a young team, being patient and being calm, especially for the end zone, using the break side is really good skill to have. I'm curious what Karim Fastfood will do against it. Might see already a change in defense. And Karim Fastfood, as you said, is a combination of players from Italy and the UK, and they are founded in Delft. And they get their name because they always, after practice, got their kebab at the Kapsalon Fastfood, aka Donner Kingdom, excuse me. And they are still seeking a sponsorship. So if the Donner Kingdom is watching, don't forget this team.
And
very far pull. Ooh, and a turn.
The hand stopped working right into the ground, and now FUK with a very short field.
They isolating the person and a layout for the second score from FUK. That's amazing stretch.
Beautiful stretch. I think that's the third. It should be, that makes it 3-0.
3-0.
FUK pouring it on.
And also again attacking the break side to score. I love that FUK is keeping on using the break side, and that they're really committing on getting the frisbee in the end zone, really stretching out for the safety. Also, FUK is a team from Denmark, and they are founded by Jimmy, and Jimmy was a father of 2 of the boys playing at FUK, and he practically started the team, and they are also trying to become Danish outdoor champions in 2 weeks. They are really eager to get the final against KFK, the big champions now in Denmark, and they're using this tournament to really prepare themselves. And here is a big pull again from FUK. I think it's a bit upwind here. Putting a tall guy on the mark.
And the under comes for the disc. Karim.
Ooh, hand block from number 75.
57 in fact, but what a
57.
there.
Silaborg.
Look at FUK, they're not messing around today with those hexagon sleeve patterns. Felix Schardler would like that. Silaborg, back to the middle, Graham. Graham zips one and right past the bidding defense.
Very snappy inside throw from number 5, Bastian Graham. And
that's a beautiful throw.
Beautiful throw, but also beautiful defense from Karim Fastfood. It was really exciting.
So Karim having a tough time here, finding their way in, and that's because FUK is playing very well. But I mean, Karim's turnover there was just a total mental lapse. The
Yeah.
concentration wasn't quite there, threw it away.
Also, a big far pull in the end zone makes always puts pressure on the handlers.
Yep.
4-0 now for FUK. I'm
So-
curious what Karim Fastfood will do now to put up their offense. Maybe they will try something else, or they keep with their same offense they
Now-
have been putting up.
They are a bit of a pickup team, is what I understand. It's Italians and Belgians coming together, so they're going to
Yeah.
need a game to
I
kind of
Thought,
get their groove on. Is that right? Is it Italians
yeah,
and
I
Belgians?
thought Italians and people
And-
from the UK
okay,
actually,
and-
but they come together in Delft, so
Okay.
bit of a pickup.
Good
No
correction,
mark
thank you.
on the offense.
Number 8 shirt. That is
Nice up line
Sanzani,
again.
who kept things going. Now leading Sanzani over his head, but the backup is there. Sanzani, far sideline. Centered. Van Mol continues.
And can Karim keep their calm, just as FUK?
And they've done it. Is he in? Indeed he is. Van Mol with the goal, and Karim Fastfood finally break onto the scoreboard.
4-1 now. FUK
4-1.
still leading.
I mean, I think Karim can be better than what the score is. They really didn't get a nice start to this game.
Yeah.
Are they that much weaker than their opposition here? I don't know. I think that they've got it in them to get holds like that. So let's see. Maybe the first one will give them some confidence. Maybe putting their defense on the field will give them some confidence.
I have to say also their inside and swinging is a bit of the same level, but FUK now has put up more deep shots, and that's maybe why they are getting a bit ahead of Karim's Fastfood.
Yeah, they can make the Karim defense have to guess a little bit more and stretch.
Yeah. Number 15 with the pool.
And FUK, leading throw, but works. Nice.
And again,
Around.
a nice up line. Totally
Larsen.
open.
Ooh,
Beautiful inside.
Inside. Now to Graham. Back into the middle. Graham again from Larsen and back to Larsen. Up the line. Larsen weights it over his entire head. Hammer.
Ooh,
Beautiful throw into the end zone, and
That's
FUK
what we like.
respond. That is a nice response.
definitely. Especially the Danish indoor style we see now. And I have the feeling they keep on scoring on the close side. There were almost no scores just on the open side again. And that's what it's really effective in this game.
All right, give me your fashion sense here. Let's rate FUK's jerseys and uniforms.
Well, I think I have to say the first thing it reminds me was of a bee hatch or a beehive.
Yeah.
But I love it that as commentators we can see the numbers quite well.
Yes, good.
I'm happy with it. For the Karim's Fastfood jerseys, it's a bit harder. But I have to say the story behind Karim Fastfood really likes it.
Love that.
Really
it
like
makes
it.
up for their
their
spray
jerseys.
painted jersey numbers.
And also you need spray painted jerseys every tournament, and
Yeah.
I'm happy they did it.
There's some tournaments that is just the requirement. And I'm glad you noticed that as a first-time commentator, that when any team out there is making their jerseys, make those numbers loud and clear.
Exactly.
And then ULTI.TV and the people at home will love you even more. So 5-1 the score here.
Nice pool again, far in the end zone. Number 9 with the pool, also Graham, Tobias Graham.
As the day goes on, I'm going to make Anna Minard rate polls. That one we won't start her off yet, but she's going to be giving some poll ratings over the course of the day.
Very good defense here on the dump, but still got away with a nice inside.
Gentilucci with the disc. Wide around backhand. There's a pick on the field. And that one's going to be sent back by Fontana.
Little discussion on the field. I think it's another pick then.
You think which?
Is it now a pick or?
Maybe, yes. Maybe it didn't affect is what it's going to be said. So back into the dump space. Gentilucci goes back. Sanzani up the line towards the sideline. Fake hammer around backhand. Gentilucci.
Swing option was given but not hit.
Still asking for something. High stall count goes around. Inside break comes fast. Did well to attack that disc was Fontana. Now inside. Bortolotti goes inside. Gentilucci. Around throw. Spots right in the corner. Are they going to make it in? Sharp. Has to be Sharp to contribute here. Pops back. Inside throw, and it was all there except...
Unfortunate error in the end zone.
I mean, they worked so hard to get it there, and then the clap catch drop.
Timeout is called by FUK. And I think, I'm curious what they will set up on offense right now. They might have called it to make a very nice offense, or they might be already a bit tired, leading this game with 5-1. The FUK players from Denmark took really few rookies with them. I see some very young people and some oldies. So I think it's a very nice combination of
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
our
work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Wait. Isn't this for the other apparel? We've got like new stuff, right? Bring it in. Feast your eyes on the new fan version of our iconic ULTI.TV sweatshirts. Great fan gear available for you. Check out our new range of colors and insist on staying warm and looking fresh. Shipping is available after EUCF. Get your fan gear and be one of us.
And straight back into action here after the timeout. FUK with the disc after Karim had such a great possession. They had the clap of doom turnover. And FUK really trying to blow this one open if they can go up 6-1. Ooh, low throw, but recovered. Holtzman distributes and hand in the lane there. Fontana gets the D. Good awareness. Gentilucci. Still no throw.
Nice upward dump pass here. Ooh, far disc. And number 9 is putting it immediately deep for number 55.
Hang in, well read. Great goal there, great response from FUK. They gave it away, but took it right back. It's a break, but it felt like a hold after the timeout.
Exactly, yeah. Number 9, Mr. Graham, is really making beautiful throws here and taking that risk. And I have the feeling we suspect actually 2 brothers on this team, number 5 and number 9, Bastian and Tobias Graham. And I think we can see some similarities in their height.
We're going to assume it right now. We assume you guys are brothers. We don't know. Give us some information if you've got any information. We'll take your information.
Yes, and I do think still the FUK team is putting a bit more risk in the deep game. I already saw some people from Karim Fastfood pointing that they should throw it deep, but it did not really came off yet. But it might help them to at least put their defense, the defense from FUK, a bit on the other side. Pool is landing just in bounds.
And into play for the Italian Brits here. Moving up, Zoo with a touch. Low release, continued to the far sideline. Miller gives one to center. Another under, straight from a vertical stack here. Bird. And
beautiful
denied.
layout D. Amazing quick response from the Graham brother number 5. He has the length and it was a really big stretch. Let's see how they get off the sideline.
Larson goes to center. Holtzman continued all the way and jams one into the guts of the chisel cut.
We see Karim having 1 man deep, but now still coming under.
Holtzman has a look, goes back, and gives and gets. Holtzman again looking upfield. Little slip in the backfield, but gets it to the Graham brother.
Number 47 is the dad of the Graham brothers, so the family is complete on the pitch.
Low throw, nice pickup.
Beautiful
Holtzman
pickup.
chucks the body. Dump back, Graham. Pick up to Larson. Back to Graham again. And FUK are playing a very impressive game this morning. Hammer again, that's the exact same throw he gave earlier. But this time the defense breaks it up. What about that layout?
That was a crazy effort, crazy layout, crazy hammer. Injury is called.
Dom Bird takes flight. And he is using his family namesake and flying like a bird there. Well done. Beautiful defensive play.
And also switch is made on the FUK side. Number 74, Jimmy Graham, is taking one. But I have to say I love this hammer style offense from FUK.
I have to say I'm not surprised that you love a hammer style.
I might be a bit biased in this, but
I think you're allowed to be.
okay.
You grew up playing that way. You can appreciate it as much as anyone. So what a play. Just when I thought FUK were really going to put their foot down on the game, when I thought they were, they're looking really good. They're strong this morning. They were showing some patience. Even when that hammer was in the air, I thought it was going to be completed again.
Yeah, I also don't think it was a overwhelming throw or a stress throw. It just was a...
Yeah, no, it was a good decision, I thought. And then Bird made an exceptional play to make it look like a mediocre decision. Larson with the disc, and they do get it back 1 throw later. So very unfortunate for Bird's D there. Gets the under there. Graham, Tobias Graham, Pops to Miller, and then to his brother, Bastian, Graham, Larson. To Graham. Ooh, and an open look right in the front of the end zone there. And Felt with the goal.
I have to say, Karim Fastfood is stepping up their defense. I see a bit less of their open side up the line cuts from the handlers. They're really shutting them down quite well. And also, Karim Fastfood, I have the feeling they're almost there. They're in the necks of FUK and really getting their turns, making their turns. Hope they can convert the score quickly and put a bit more pressure on the FUKs.
Yeah, they're FUK, Karim Fastfood, their offensive possessions have just been flat. That's twice they've had a straight up throw too low. This one had a chance. It was near the receiver, but didn't give the receiver a chance. 3 points ago, there was one that was just the opening throw of the sequence. And again, just to come out of the timeout like that, it just really hurts to get to that huge defensive play, timeout called, and then zump straight back to FUK. It really hurts being in a 7-1 hole like that.
Yeah. And also I love the effort from both teams. They're like really treating their first game of the day as already a very, very important one.
Yeah, but Anna, it's on ULTI.TV. Of course it's an important game.
Yeah, because if you told me if it happens on ULTI.TV, it stays forever.
That's
so
right.
You better don't do stupid stuff.
That goes for us too, remember.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm nervous again, no.
Just as she was getting relaxed, I got to make Anna Minard feel a little bit of the jitters. Can they get there? No. The throw from
Just
Bird
a bit too far.
cuts too far inside.
Love the visionary throw anyway.
So the pickup will come from Larson on the near sideline.
And I'm curious, they seem like to have a bit of an isolated person in front, which they use just too far.
Yeah,
Maybe
the throw.
Also a good poach from Karim Fastfood. They were snappy on that one.
Throw just a bit off. I thought the isolation was good. If that throw had a little less on it, the help defense couldn't have come. But again, initiation, initiation on one throw to go up to that corner, why not? But the throw just had to be a little bit sharper there.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit more to the open side.
Yeah, instead of deep.
I think we will see this play more from the FUK side, like back of the stack.
How about the
shallow.
setup here for Karim? Vertical, no dump.
Very nice movement of this handler up line.
Sanzani goes into the middle and continues to the far sideline. Olivio. Middles. Gentilucci brings it back to the far sideline where Bortolotti gets again, leading throw, pops one into the corner, and it is there for Bortolotti. A goal finally back on the board for Karim Fastfood.
I have the feeling we got some fans from Karim Fastfood behind us.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, they were shouting really, really hard.
Getting into it, we've got a fun setup here, of course, and these fields in Delft are beautiful. We are in the grandstand, so we get the teams preparing for next game and after their last game around us here. It's quite a nice environment. They had a hat tournament here yesterday.
Yes.
And a little bit of a party last night. I know there were some beer
small
races and some some good old-fashioned fun, it looked like.
Yeah, this morning everyone seemed quite fresh, I have to say.
Yes.
Some people maybe had a little small eyes, but mostly people looked excited for the day.
Oh, for sure. Some enjoyed the evening, some more ready for the morning.
Exactly.
But everybody ready for some fun here, mostly us on ULTI.TV, always having a good time.
Score
always
is
happy to share our good time with you. What is the score?
7-2 now, and I am curious what Karim Fastfood will do to get some more points in.
I'm curious what we need to do to get a few more likes in. Maybe those of you at home can just hit that button and keep those likes coming, because we like them back. FUK moving it upfield. Nielsen. Oh, and he throws a bit too hard into Larsson's head.
Very good position for Karim Fastfood to have a turnover.
Pop forward, push pass. Leading throw in for goal, and that
really nice.
is the first break of the game for Karim Fastfood. Van Mol with the goal.
And also pushing that halftime a bit further, making FUK work really hard to get it. And maybe they will even get a bit bigger comeback right now.
We don't mind comebacks. In fact, we love comebacks. 3-7. Speaking of comebacks, make sure you go on to ULTI.TV. One of our newest videos posted from Tom's tourney. A beautiful clip called Crazy Comeback, but you can watch the end of the Open Final and well put together, a very concise version of the exciting part of that game.
Going to watch that definitely now.
It's good. Good video, about 10 minutes, I think, maybe even less. Short, but gives you a good taste of some of the excitement of that game, because that was an exciting one. You were at Tom's, of course, you know.
You can see the fears coming out of the game and people put in.
So, Anne, you're a Grut player, years of Grut playing, mixed always. Wait a minute. You're not mixed anymore.
No, not anymore.
How is the start of the season? Are you guys happy as the lady Grut?
I think.
What are your Grut women?
Grut women.
Okay.
Grut women. Yes, we are. I think we as Grut women are very happy. We are developing up in very different ways and roles. Where we were not able to in mixed, but also mixed gave us many opportunities.
Awesome. We're going to ask you more about Grut as the day goes on. For now, FUK moving the disc themselves. Graham gets the forwarding pass. Only goes back to Graham.
Having a really deep stack.
Only back to Graham. Gets the under and gets some space. Switching defense on the handlers. Graham to Graham. And going to ground. Great layout there. These Graham brothers are everywhere.
Yeah, there
they go again. Graham to Graham to Graham to Graham. The Golden Grahams. Leading throw.
Number 23 on the disc to number 9, Graham again.
Yeah, hammer, Grammer.
Beautiful catch also by the brother Graham, number 5.
That's a full Grammer, Graham to Graham hammer.
Graham to Graham to Graham. And again, FUK is really putting their high over-the-top throws in the game, and it's really paying off. I have to say they are really good, decisive throws instead of bailout options.
So that makes it 8-3. We're going to take a short break here for halftime. We'll be right back with more action from Rising High.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Those who do not know their history can never relive it. The skies, the dives, the sideline smiles. Our past is held in photo albums, drinking stories. The present is a gift. And here at ULTI.TV, we want to make sure we always appreciate it, capturing the immortal moments of Ultimate from around the world and making sure everyone can enjoy them for free, forever. Because the future belongs to all of us.
And we're back in action. Second half, FUK have taken it to them, and them is Karim Fastfood, but FUK have really opened up on fire here on.
That is something to say, yes. But
Karim, go to Zoo. Zoo has a swipe, then a leading throw, and right into the guts of the defense.
Number 57, Sillenborg, with an interception here.
Larson goes high, 2 hands on it. Jansson.
Not able to throw it around, and now he does to number 57 against Sillenborg.
And now moved on.
Hansen, 58. Trying to get around.
Sillenborg. Oop, and nice little second effort there, and then zipped to the corner. No.
Just slightly too far.
Too much on it. I like the look. I like that option. It was there. It was worth shooting at.
Definitely.
Needed.
Bit too hasty maybe on throwing it. Maybe half a second would have helped him to really put a nice throw up.
Balance, get a little bit more shape on that. Might have brought it back in.
But also this young team, I think some of these hasty throws just happen.
Yeah, that's the best way to learn how to make the hasty ones seem like they're measured ones by throwing them. Catch on the spin, and here come Karim.
With 2
Gainer,
open options
nice
deep.
falling catch. Ooh, give and go. And Zoo comes under. Zoo zips it and gets away with one. Puts it over the top. Nice second cut. And there's a finish. Miller finds Bird for the score. And a hold for Karim Fastfood.
8-4 the score is now. And I still have the feeling Karim Fastfood is getting a bit more on top of their game. They are getting slightly closer to FUK's.
Slightly, but they got a lot of work to do. Yeah. These games, of course, only 1 hour, Anna.
That's true, so the pressure is a bit
and it's
harder.
Still to points cap of 15, which we played with 15 sometimes in 80 and 90 minute games. So I suspect we're not going to see too many games get to 15, and a lot of them will end with the buzzer, but that's just predictive.
That's true. I hope we can see some more action from Bird, the number 22, who made this incredible layout D in the end zone just a few minutes ago.
And just scored this goal
here. Yeah, I think he's very important for the Karim Fastfood. He's tall, he's quick, like a good deep cutter, good defender. I'm curious what he will show us this upcoming game. FUK is ready with the hand up. Karim is still discussing a bit on making one small switch on the line.
What is our defense going to be? Okay, rate that pull.
I would say almost a 7.
I think I'm
in a 6.
Tougher judge. Yep. Didn't go far enough. Decent hang time, but not nearly far enough.
True.
Graham with the disc gives and goes with not brother Graham, but Sillenborg. Sillenborg again. Graham makes a beautiful left-handed grab. Gets up, and he was looking for that grammar again, but he didn't take it.
Also, Karim Fastfood is doing some smart switches on the handler defense, but not almost working.
Holtzman goes back to Graham.
Keeping their calm again in front of the end zone.
Leads to Sillenborg, and he long jumps it in and puts the feet down for another goal. That makes it 9-4.
Yeah, I have the feeling Sillenborg is really getting along with the Graham brothers. They have a good connection on the field. I have to say they are really putting in nice work on the handler side. Maybe Sillenborg is a faraway cousin or niece or nephew. Something you don't know in this team. Family can be all around. And I'm curious, I see that Karim Fastfood is taking a bit more switching on the defense, trying to really stop those very effective up the line cuts from the FUK players with like switching on the handlers, but it's almost working for them. I think they're very close in making the D, but then still we have the Graham brothers really stretching out this game and making incredible layouts and bits. And I also would like to see a matchup between Bird and one of the Graham brothers. That would be an exciting matchup to play, but maybe we'll get it in the next point here in Delft, in the sunny Delft today. Karim Fastfood is almost ready for the pool. And Steph, we might want to rate the second pool again, but now you can be the judge of this one.
Oh, this one looks better already.
I think so
It's
too.
going deeper.
Silleborg put it up.
That is my 7.5 out of 10. That's a 7.
It was
7 out of 10.
correction, not Sillenborg, but it was Larsen.
Holtzman with the run-through defense there. Gives it right back. That makes the pull feel like it was even better when you get a D that quick.
Exactly.
Graham to Larsen. Larsen gets a nice seam.
And this is the action from Bird that we wanted to see.
Leading throw. And Jack deep straight away.
It would stay in bounds.
Coming back, but no, too much time for Silleborg to steal position.
It also, I think, when the edge was a bit more to the left side, it would have been a perfect throw. Happy to see that Karim is taking those deep options now. Also, FUK has to adapt their defense on it now. But I don't see the Bird matchup against the Graham brothers yet. I'm hoping to see that in one of the points.
Are we going to get a Bird Graham today?
That would be nice. In the difficult corner in the end zone to take it away. FUK in there.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That was almost Callahan-y. It was not in the end zone, but it felt
the
close.
moment for it.
So super short field for Karim Fastfood now, and Gentilucci will pick up.
Chance for Karim to make it 9-5. And I think that would be very nice for them in this moment of the game.
It's one of my favorite score lines. And it is 9-5. What a way to make a living. Kick spike there as Karim shortened the gap. Still down by 4, but
they're getting there.
Making it interesting.
Yes. Karim also has some length in their team.
So you were telling us before about Grit Women. You guys have some different rules that you didn't necessarily get to have while you played mixed. There's a little bit more distribution of the rules to some of the women. Tell us a bit more about, about how the season's going, how it feels to play women's.
Yeah, well, our aim is, of course, EUCF and European Championships in October this year.
To make it or to win it?
To win it, of course. We did already got third on Toms, which is, I think, a good position. We were, of course, not happy that we're not in the final. But I think due to small rosters and just not having all the connections straight yet, we were just not able to get further. And yeah, we are just very strict for ourselves, but also happy with the third place.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 national teams that were in the final.
True.
All said, yes, of course, you want to be able to beat them and win, but no harm done when 2 national teams preparing for a world championship.
Exactly.
Were the teams that ended up in that final.
Graham to the middle.
And
back to his dad.
Centering, throw off the chest, but Graham picks it up, then beautiful vision, zips it deep in
Number
for the goal.
55.
That is only with the goal.
Exactly.
His only touches are goals.
That's a very nice stat to have on your name.
It's not true. He's had some other touches, but his name is only.
And is it correct, there is the Under 20 Championships this summer, right?
Yes, there is an European EYUC, the European Youth Ultimate Championships.
Quite curious how many of these boys will play for their national team
Yeah, they
for
are definitely not an old team. I mean, they've got, half of the team are veterans, but they're bringing with them a lot of young players here, the Danish.
And I love that also they are combining youth and more of the veteran players together. I think you have a very nice distribution of knowledge and athletic plays around.
Yeah, and it's a great way for everybody, for the old guys to make sure they can be smart and, patient and calm and use their throws, while they can rely on the young guys to be fast and athletic and do the running, and vice versa. Those fast, crazy guys, they're running around like nuts, and they know that we can go nuts out here, and we still get somebody who can keep us in line and keep us calm and bring us back to a focus and a concentration. So,
is it correct that I hear some enthusiasm in your voice that you would also like to play in a team like this?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't play much Ultimate anymore, Anna, but when I do, it's like one or two old friends, and then we bring all young, superstar, fast, athletic people so they can do all that kind of work for us. And we just feel like we give some glory, get to throw a couple big hammers and watch the young kids run under them.
Sounds nice.
Karim Fastfood, Zoo. Lead throw to Bird. They chopped off a lot of meters in those first three throws. Gentilucci in the backfield with the hood up.
Open option, but
didn't switch his
many
grip. He's still looking backhand only there. I thought he could have had it on a forehand. Does go to Gentilucci. And he arcs one across. Finds Fontana, and Fontana continues. I believe that's Miller for the goal.
10-6. Still FUK in the lead.
Of course, I'm excited to be here for so many reasons, Anna. But our next game will feature one of the members of Super Team.
And one of the members of Gut.
Oh, yes. He's a member of everything. The wild and exciting Philip Molnar. Make sure you're tuned in for that next one, too. I mean, they've, of course, got an opposition they're playing. It's not just Force Electra against themselves. They're playing the Swedish under-17 team. But, of course, I have an interest in Super Team because I'm the general manager of that team, so I got to watch my players perform here.
And you will give them some feedback after this game?
Yes, I've got to give a few of my players some feedback. It's great. Some of them have asked actively for some feedback and what they can improve on and how they can fit into the system. So, exciting stuff.
We have now our Bird Graham matchup here. And it's also put in deep.
And it's Graham who adjusts and then wide open. The help defense tried to help. They couldn't help the first throw and then left Hansen wide open for the second throw. And FUK get the best of that one.
That's, yes. And just one more question about Philip. Now we're here anyway. If you think about Philip, what's like the first thing you come in mind? What is like his superpower in Ultimate?
Oh, in Ultimate as a player?
Yeah, as a player on field.
I think he's... I liken him as, with the disc in his hand, his wide around backhands is what I like, what I notice about him. I told him last night that I like his agility defensively, his handler marking defensively, but speed and agility when he's not has the disc. What about you? Do you see it the same way? Do you see other?
Yeah, I think he can really bite into someone when he has to defend. But I do, if I think about Philip, my first thought is that he can throw everything. Like he has the hooks, he has amazing low arounds, he has some creative insights. That's how I really remember him. And he's one of the teammates he never gives up. I played Gut and under 24 with him, and it's really inspiring to play with him on the field.
He sure is, and just one of the happiest young men you'll ever meet.
True.
Always smiling, always ready to give.
Is it running to be put?
And just a bit too far, no bid available. throw had too much sauce on it.
And this gives FUKs again an opportunity. But they first have to get out of the corner here in the end zone. And I think Karim adapts their defense quite well sometimes to poach a bit under at this moment. But we will see what they will do. Yeah, I see some contact Karim is making for defense, switching a bit. Going one under and one in the back.
So they did call a timeout on the line. We're going to take a short break, too. We'll be right back with more action after these messages.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches, and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch,
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe. ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and fund our work.
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the ultimate world and beyond.
Wait. Isn't this for the other apparel? We've got like new stuff, right? Bring it in. Feast your eyes on the new fan version of our iconic ULTI.TV sweatshirts. Great fan gear available for you. Check out our new range of colors and insist on staying warm and looking fresh. Shipping is available after EUCF. Get your fan gear and be one of us.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Back in action after the timeout. FUK put one over the top. Larson there.
Putting some sort of poachy wall kind of defense with one marker.
And we got a disco on the field from the other field. And yeah, we're definitely in a zone there. Ooh, a little bobble and catch by Holtzman. Holtzman goes around. Back to middle to Larson. Up line.
This defense might work pretty well for Karim Fastfood. I think they are getting their first options out. But FUK is also doing their over-the-top throws to break out over this zone, which the weather provides very well today.
Indeed. A zone's a good option when you're down, change it up, but it is not the perfect weather to use a zone with. But I do like it right now.
I'm happy they are trying to change it up and get FUK out of their A game, and I think that works.
Yeah, a high pass count already. Larson gets it again, still looking at the zone.
Still a lot of space in front of the disc mostly. Ooh, and an
Silabo
unfortunate
drops it, and this is what
drop.
happens when you have a high pass count. One pass, 2 pass, 10 pass, 20 pass, the mistake will come. Gentilucci zips one underneath and does find Miller open there. He goes upfield again. Ooh, and a slip in front. Still in the hands of... Wait a minute.
5 minutes left for this game.
As we hear the bell, we've got a second 22 shirt out there, so only one of these people is Bird.
Yes.
And the discussion continues.
Quite calm discussion.
Leading throw, Gentilucci.
Definitely a nice score for them.
Nice.
Which makes it 11-7.
Ooh, 7-11.
7-11.
Time for a Slurpee.
A Slurpee?
Yeah, you know the famous 7-Eleven convenience stores in America
Heard of it.
mostly. Yes.
Heard of it.
I mean,
Never
they
been
are
to
all
one.
over Europe, actually. I would
Yeah?
bet that there's some in the Netherlands. But yes, 7-Eleven, Slurpee time. If you're watching us, 7-Eleven, come and sponsor Ultimate.
Please.
You know what I was wondering the other day, or yesterday? Are there any other countries in the world that have their English pronunciation and they have the word "the" in front of it, or is it only the Netherlands?
Ooh,
Let us know
you
in
have
the
the
comments.
Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines. You're right. There you go. What else we
There
got?
we go.
Anything else, people at home watching? Thanks for being with us. We got people watching. 57 is Hansen, not Selleborg. Thank you for that information. You should also give that information to FUK and tell them to submit their rosters properly. But thank you very much. We will make the change. And hello from Perth, Western Australia. Hello, hello, hello to all of you as Larson cuts the field.
Bird again, bird to bird. Graham to Graham, sorry, excuse me. Graham to Graham.
Graham to Larson on the doorstep. Larson goes
Beautifully
inside
put.
and finds another goal.
12-7 on the scoreboard now with a few minutes left for this game.
Just
And
less than 5, so yeah, about 3 minutes remaining.
I'm also curious if the Karim team will put up a zone if they are turning it. If they are confident enough to put it, not if they start with defense, but also if they start on offense. But because I think it's quite an effective way of stopping FUK at this moment of the tournament. But we will see that after the pool is made.
And we will also see if you're able to give us a few more likes while we're watching. Like and subscribe always. We love to be able to bring free Ultimate to you from Europe primarily, but Australia, we're bringing you Ultimate now, and we'd like to continue to grow and expand that. And the more support we get from you, the simple stuff, the likes and subscribes, that's why we ask so frequently, because we know it's so easy. You just got to click
Deep
that
option
button.
is there. Ooh, just too far for number 5.
Out in front, and another chance for FUK to really stretch this lead.
It looks like a normal person, but a bit of a poach here in the middle.
And Holtzman has a look upfield. Larson goes back to Holtzman in the middle. Now
There.
Silaborg, or sorry, that is Hansen. We've been corrected.
There went quite backwards in the field. And making use of this poach here. 25 center.
Hansen.
I have the feeling FUK is a bit struggling here to get it all moving. But here the upline that we already saw many times from FUK, which they love to play.
Larson
25.
to Holtzman. Holtzman hangs one up. The chase is on. Oh, I thought that bounced off the ground. Did he catch that? Oh my
doubts
goodness.
as well, but this was a crazy layout.
Wow, what a catch.
It's incredible how they just keep on throwing themselves behind the disc and really putting so much effort in this game. I think that's really nice to see from a semi-young team to have so many reaches, so many athletic plays, and really trying to get every disc again and again and again.
And so the game over horn goes. They are gonna play one more point. I'm not sure why. When there's a points difference that you cannot catch up in the 1 point, but they're gonna. I think that is the rule.
I think so too.
Maybe for point differential, maybe that matters for the tournament. I know it does. So of course in the open division, 6 pools of 4. And then after you play your round robin pools, there's a reshuffle, the top 8 teams, which means the winner of each pool plus the 2 best second places. So your point differential will have a major impact in placing.
Every point counts.
Yes, just like the EUCS ranking. This is an EUF approved event, but it will not count towards it. There's only 1 team that ended up being.
I thought 2 teams that are here.
I think we were when we thought it was 1 tribe, but we realized it was tribe. So I think it is just one team here, Hardfish, that are hoping to get some EUCS qualifying, but they're not going to get that chance.
No, they're not going to get it here.
So Sanzani goes around. High grab there by Cironi. Bortolotti goes backwards. Fontana.
Also
Sanzani.
Using the break side a lot.
Now Zoo goes back to Sanzani. Zips one to Bortolotti.
Nice gainer.
Bortolotti looks for the corner, has Sanzani pointing for the hammer, and now needs anything to escape. High stall count gets the Fontana dump. Fontana, high throw does go around. Van Mol. Sanzani reaching towards that front corner, but not quite in. Sanzani, and there's going to be a foul there, almost certainly.
And I think it's nice to know that Bird is in the end zone, ready to catch some maybe bailout options. He's already putting his hand up.
And does a great job there. Head spike, kick spike, back to back, but good box out by Bird.
Bird is delivering this game.
Larry Legend was the original Bird. Now we've got a new Bird on the scene, and that is Dom Bird catching the last goal, but it is FUK with a decisive victory. It's the weird thing about a tournament that has, when the horn goes, it's game over. You can win a game getting scored against.
Yes.
And that's always strange in Ultimate when you're used to you have to finish the game with a score.
Yes.
And that will be the case in the finals, of course.
Especially when games get tighter, it's a very, very crucial last point that will be made after the horn goes off.
Indeed, but we got to fit the schedule in, and that's why it happens like this. First game in the books for ULTI.TV, first Rising High stream ever on ULTI.TV, and a pleasure to have brought it to you. Anna Minad, her very first time. How did you feel for your first game, Anna Minad?
Yeah, a bit nervous. I'm still a bit nervous, but I think if I look at my teacher, Steph, I hope I did okay.
Yeah, I think I give you full marks. Anna Minard and I will be with you all day, so make sure you stay locked on while we bring you all the action. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Ultimate.
ULTI.TV.